Looking for the hottest podcast on the internet? Well, look no further. We've got what you need.
The hottest podcast out.
Not just out here for the streets, but for everybody. They're here for you.
They're so entertaining and they talk about real life issues. They're super entertaining, they're energetic, and I really enjoy listening to them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we go. Woo! And we are back again for another episode of the Jet and Mike podcast. Jethro, what's up, man?
Tired, man. Yeah, you know what? For the past few weeks, I've been overshooting my landing with the pregame naps.
Right.
And I've been waking up like 10 minutes before I'm supposed to head here. So it's taking me a minute to get into it, but I'll get there.
Maybe that delightful Dr. Pepper you're
Oh man, it's great. It's working, man. I'm gonna go get a coffee at the intermission too. So then we'll have
Dr. Pepper's so nasty.
Concoction of different. Mike, never mind. I don't even want to get into it with you, man. Get off my Dr. Pepper, man.
I'm just saying that's what white people drink.
Okay.
And that's not even trying to be racist. I love white people, but I normally only see white people drink Dr. Pepper.
That lies.
You're the only black person I've seen drink Dr. Pepper.
Mike,
I have an adopted white family that I go to their house and see them and hang out with them. They have Diet Dr. Pepper there.
See, I don't even drink Diet Dr. Pepper.
You probably will soon.
No. Anyways, we have a special guest in the building.
We have a guest every week. I don't know if he's super special or whatnot, but
actually, you know what? The tables have turned.
True.
Because we used to go on his show in the afternoons. And now, ironically enough, Mike is in charge of the mute button.
Oh. Look at that right there. I just pressed it. Turned it off, turned it back on. Watch yourself.
He used to
Watch
do
yourself, buddy.
afternoons on WDBR.
Yes, he did.
Now he works for the state. What is it that you do? What does he do? What does he do? He does something. He's a politician.
The best intro
ever. He's a politician, right? Of some sort.
I work for the state and communications. It doesn't matter.
he gets up every day and puts a suit and a tie on, pretty much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought this DJ Khaled had a great Snapchat, watching this man troll his roommate is the best.
The best ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, a friend, AJ Mulvey.
Woo, AJ, welcome to the show.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
You can follow me on Snapchat, Mulvey 2010. Mulvey 2010.
Mulvey
there you go.
2010. There you go.
You already put it out there for you. You had it ready.
There you go. Well, that's what you wanted to bring up. I'm not a big. I'm a all right fan of Dr. Pepper. Talking about the Dr. Pepper thing here.
Right. All right. Just
it's
all
not
right.
my go-to. It's not my go-to.
Where do you go first?
Well, the first thing I asked you was that a sweet tea from McDonald's.
Yeah,
It's up at
that is very
McDonald's.
true.
So I was like, oh, need a big gulp of sweet tea.
Yeah, there you
Sweet
go.
tea's pretty nasty as well.
It's good going. It's
What is
good
wrong
going
with
down.
you?
It's not good going out.
Sweet
Mike.
tea is disgusting. I want to barf. I want to barf even saying sweet tea.
Mike.
The only thing I would drink is brisk lemon tea,
What?
and it's
What?
amazing.
First of all, Brisk isn't even the best of the lemon teas that you can get.
I thought Brisk was
but
out of business.
I'm a tea connoisseur. So.
Foolish little AJ. Anyways, no, brisk iced tea is thriving right now. Brisk iced tea is thriving right now. I'll have you know. Thank you very much, sir.
Did your Bulls win that Pacers game a week ago?
AJ, we're not gonna talk about that. Anyways,
Why would he do that?
Because it's AJ and
Why
he likes
would-
to troll. He's the king of trying to troll us.
Why would he do that?
Anyways, welcome to the show, AJ.
How are you?
Good,
This is
man.
going just
Yeah,
about right.
Yeah, this is how I envisioned it.
Pretty
you
much.
know.
Pretty much how it's
So
gonna go.
So how's it going? How's working for the state, man?
Oh, it's a little bit more normal than working here, that's for sure. But I still get my taste of this because I'm on
Yeah.
weekends
There you
here and
go.
there and back and forth. And
There you go.
This
I
dude-
don't know.
You fill in sometimes on afternoons with Mike has to do the morning show.
Especially during the holidays lately because
Yeah.
people have been in and out. So.
It was almost like AJ was regularly back doing his thing. Man.
Hey, you never know. I could be again. Who knows what'll happen here?
AJ.
So with radio, was that something that you didn't go to school to get a degree for that, did you?
No. Well, I got communication.
Okay.
Mass media.
Okay.
So, but I
That was
also
in the neighborhood.
a double majored that in political science.
Okay.
But then I interned with Blake back in 13?
Mm-hmm.
2013. So did that for a whole semester, came back as a promo assistant, and then just climbed the ladder, so to
Climb the
speak.
ladder. There you go.
Then I was
And
on
then-
afternoons, like 7 months later.
So
Working for a great man who shall remain nameless.
I don't think the last time Mike brought him up, I don't think Mike spoke his name either.
No, he
which-
doesn't deserve one. Anyways,
We
but
don't say his name. We just have all the hilarious stories of how horrible he was to all of us.
oh man, so bad. So bad.
And like you can always tell when AJ's getting super mad because his face turns about as red as a fire truck.
That and when I'm laughing.
Yeah, both. And this time his face is red right now, actually, but it's because he's laughing, not because he's
Good.
mad.
It's good red.
It's good red, but like
It's not rage mad.
but like seriously, the CMN, the Children's Miracle Network, the year that you were board hopping and he was live, like I seriously couldn't believe the stuff you were telling me to repeat to him
He's a psychopath.
and how you were saying it. And you were like, and I don't care.
I mean, I
Tell
considered him my boss for like 3 months till it got to a point I'm like, he has no respect, so we're just gonna fire back and see what happens here.
Shots fired.
It worked.
True. Oh, AJ.
So then, so political science major. So politics has more or less been something that you've really been interested
Yeah,
in since
I
a young
paged
age.
because I've grown up here, so
Uh-huh.
I paged at the Capitol growing up.
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
I've always been involved in politics, student council, student government in college. UIS, Prairie Stars, shout out.
You is or
You
you ain't.
is or you ain't. That's right. President of when I graduated there, so I've always been involved.
Oh, you were the president of UIS?
SGA. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Why didn't
told
you ever
you.
tell me that?
I did tell you that.
You didn't tell me
I
that.
told you. I
You
told you
didn't
AJ
tell
was
me
big
that.
fish at UIS. I told you AJ was big fish at UIS because people was telling me about AJ, and I actually met AJ before I knew AJ.
Now, AJ,
Yeah.
I would like to call. Let's call AJ our resident political expert.
Oh boy,
No.
we're talking politics.
We're talking
This
politics.
should be good.
All right,
This is
so I'm
the-
just gonna ask him a simple question,
This-
and,
this
I'm
never-
and then I'm gonna let him go.
This never ends good, but go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna ask him
Never
a
ends
simple
well.
question, then let him go.
AJ, you will not spend this whole show correcting my English, or I swear I will delete
Hey,
you.
can we somehow get some sound bites of your show from back in the day?
Oh, that would be awesome. Where I could play the old ones where he tried to speak British,
Oh my gosh! The
or he
Muggles.
tried to speak with a British accent.
There you go.
Rather.
Can you give
Hey,
us your
hey,
best British
hey,
accent
hey,
real quick?
hey.
Just for
I
our
will-
listeners that haven't.
I will not be bullied on my own show. All right,
Can
it's
we-
my show.
I
It's the
I
gen-
pulled
Mike.
up Harry Potter phrases, and he said the phrase "Don't let the Muggles get you down" with the British accent. It was probably the best thing ever. It might be on there. Still.
I don't even know if it was. That was.
Don't let the Muggles get you down.
Yes, there it is. There it is.
I don't even know if that constitutes as British though. I mean, I don't
Sounds
know.
more like a Lord of the Rings dwarf or
Yeah,
something.
I was getting ready to
don't
say
know.
like some hardcore medieval.
Yeah.
Like
What I say, mate?
Viking.
I don't know what that is.
Then he turns Australian on us.
What I say, mate? What do you mean?
That's maybe a little better
See,
than the British one.
cranky.
So, AJ, question for you.
Let's get to the question.
Get
Thank
to
you.
the
Please
question.
leave me and my accents alone.
Why do you not think that Donald Trump is a terrible human being? It's simple enough, right?
That is a good question.
Jeez.
Honestly, it's more of seeing him work in the way that he has throughout many years. He's a celebrity. He was a celebrity first. And he gets away with bashing people however he was, but I think at the end of the day, no matter how much he's bashed or you think he's prejudiced, racist, misogynistic,
Right.
I think to him, a person is a person and he says what he wants, regardless of your race, gender, what have you, and he doesn't sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think he wants to get crap done.
Yeah.
And he already is. You've seen some plants, businesses, Ford, what last week just said they're they're building a new plant in Michigan instead of Mexico to create 700 jobs here. The Indiana one as well, like 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago now, keeping more jobs here. Him and Mike Pence called him up. They just did it with a phone dial. So, we're seeing some action here. It's going to be different, though. They're all going to run they're running Congress, Republicans, and Trump. So whatever he wants, he might get done. I don't know what's going to happen.
You know, a lot of people think that I hear a lot of people say they think we're going to end up in war somewhere. Again, do you honestly think that he is going to improve relations with other nations, or do you think that it could be disastrous?
I guess it matters if you thought Obama did or not, because I don't think Obama did. I think he's made more. Kim Jong-un, North Korea stuff is like the same. Our allies of Israel, I think, has worsened. Netanyahu has said he's not a fan of Obama. Vladimir Putin of Russia, we know he's not a fan of, Hillary Clinton, especially when they started off with Obama. Him and Obama got off rocky after that.
Right.
So, and apparently they like Trump, whether they think, some people think he's using Trump as a puppet, or they'll actually get along. So I guess we'll just see what happens. I don't know what Trump's going to do.
You know, and that's the thing. You know, you've seen a lot of people, you know, on social media and different avenues blasting, saying that, you know, America's going to hell and Donald Trump is going to lead us there, and we're going to be worse off after Obama. I'm scared of what America's going to be like after Obama. And, you know, a lot of that is, you know, prejudgment. And a lot of it is unfair. But then again, at the same time, Donald Trump said a lot of stuff in his campaign.
That's where I'm saying I don't blame people for why they're mad at his personality.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just basing what I've seen from him from facts and what he's going to do.
Right.
Not all this extra crap which we could throw at him, of course.
Yeah.
And if it turns into bad policy, being what they claim racist, if he starts shipping people off and stuff at camps, what people post, things like that on social media, then, yeah, obviously people should be up in arms after that. If that were to happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he's ever going to do such a thing like that. I
don't think so either. I
give
think,
him a chance. We'll see what happens.
I think, because like I said, the meeting between him and Barack when they did meet was he was a lot more relaxed. He was very humble, and you know it was one of those meetings. Like, I guess he showed a lot of respect to Barack.
They said they were supposed to meet like 10, 15 minutes. They ended up talking like an hour and a half or something.
And you know,
they didn't get specific of what, but
because Donald Trump wouldn't let cameras in. I don't think did he?
Yeah, I don't think they usually do on those transitional meetings.
And I mean, and
that's fine.
Yeah, you know, and that's fine, because that's a meeting that needs to happen between them two.
Yeah, closed boardroom.
Yeah, where you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure in one of Barack's books it'll come out what was said during the meeting and what he said to Trump or whatnot. And if Trump apologized for all the bashing he did and stuff like that, you know, just letting them know that, you know, that type of stuff happens while you're on the campaign trail.
And a lot of the same people, like I said, I think it's even been a little wilder with Trump because of things he's said. But this criticism came with Obama too beforehand.
Most definitely.
This has happened time and time again. I think it's just been interesting. I think we've seen it more recently because with our first black president, I think there was a lot of bash on that side. We see a lot of media posts about that. And now with Trump, it's like the opposite. With
the direct opposite.
Yes. So I think you've seen this increased scrutiny on both sides, and it's just got very heated. So I think people just need to take a chill pill, relax a little bit. Let's wait till some policy comes out, and we'll see what happens.
So here's what I think happened with the election, because a lot of people like to say, like, what the heck happened with the election? How did Donald Trump win? Because it was like everybody was for sure. Yeah. Well, except for AJ. Everybody was for sure that Hillary Clinton...
We can't all be right, of course. So.
Everybody was for sure that Hillary Clinton was going to win. She was going to landslide.
Landslide, yeah.
Donald Trump. And sure enough, he beat her the whole way through.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It
wasn't even close. Like, I thought maybe it would be close. I wasn't sure if he'd win or not. I really wasn't sure. The last poll I saw the day of was an IBD poll, which has been the most accurate poll in the last since like 2000, which a lot of people didn't pay attention to on the day of because all the other polls on average still had her ahead like 2 points. But this poll had Trump ahead 2 points the day of. So I still wasn't sure. When you started seeing the numbers come in, it still looked her way. Then by like 8 o'clock, you started to see things shift.
It was ridiculous.
In Florida, in North Carolina, Ohio was really in her favor right at first. You got to wait till those numbers come in. You don't get all those, you don't get all the counties coming in until a little later. And then slowly but surely, by 2:45 a.m. I think I had quite a few drinks, and then he took Pennsylvania and won the presidency, and I was like, "Holy moly, what just happened?"
I couldn't believe it. But what I think happened was a lot of Hillary Clinton banked on and built a lot of her campaign around keeping going what Barack Obama had already started.
I think so as well.
And she took for granted that she was going to get the black vote that Barack Obama got.
Black vote and a lot of other minority votes that I don't think came out for her in the numbers, as some of them did trump. If not, they just didn't come out in the numbers.
They didn't come out at all.
Like Hispanics
They didn't
and
trust
blacks
her.
did not come out in the numbers as they would for her, because even though Barack and Michelle and all them campaigned for her, I don't think any voters truly, especially after the whole email stuff went down as well, they don't trust her.
Yeah,
in the end. And Trump talked to them like a human being, like a person, like, I'm going to help you, literally you. And she just, she's just Washington.
She did your normal campaign, whereas, and we've seen that trend with Barack's presidency, and then even with Trump's. I mean, he used a lot of different mechanics and a lot of different things to persuade people to come out and to vote for him. And
his rallies were crazy as well.
Yeah,
he
most
did
definitely.
those last 5 days. He did 5 or 6 rallies a day.
Yep.
Like going to Pennsylvania in 5 spots, and then went to they went over to Michigan.
Everywhere.
They took Michigan and Wisconsin. Those haven't been turned. Michigan, or what was it? Pennsylvania too, hadn't been voted for a Republican president since
She almost
84.
lost her own state. She was losing her own state for a while, and then suddenly it flipped at the end.
It just I think it shocked everyone.
But yeah,
I think that also, I think it was a media thing as well, honestly. The media was a whole other factor of this entire campaign since back in 2015. Scrutiny on Trump versus polls on Trump, and you had to look into some of the mechanics of those pollings as well. Who was all polled, who was all involved with it, how many registered Democrats as opposed to Republicans, who was putting out those polls. Was it NBC versus, there's all these mechanics that goes into this that made this race... made the media very scrutinized by Trump especially, which helped him.
Actually,
I think a lot of the generic American voters that came out ended up having this disbelief in the media, which isn't entirely false, because it's gotten worse. The cable media.
Distrust, disbelief in the media trying to persuade you one way or another, and distrust and disbelief in Hillary Clinton, and just she just seemed phony. She tried to do everything. I lost all respect for Hillary Clinton when I saw her trying to do the whip nay dance. That's when I knew that she was and then she went on the Breakfast Club, and she told them she carries around a bottle of hot sauce in her purse wherever she goes.
What about when Trump redid the Drake music video in the box?
Man, the Hotline Bling. Between the both of those, I don't know which one was more ridiculous, but I would have to say that he put a little bit more flavor. Hers was just a little bit more forced, and
he's a celebrity, so he's used to that stuff too,
trying
which
to connect with
probably helped him.
Everything within me said that she was disingenuous, and I didn't trust her at all.
She felt entitled to it.
Yeah.
I think she felt like, my turn, because Brock had his chance now, because she was. A lot of people thought she would win the last election back in 2008 against Barack Obama.
She had not a chance in
but
hell,
slowly
not
but
a snowball's
surely she
chance.
started losing that one, and then she started almost losing. It was a lot closer between her and Bernie in the primaries as well, when she again was supposed to get
landslide.
it.
And it's supposed to be women's big opportunity to push ahead, and that's no knock on the women, but
I'm not against that. As a first woman president, would have been it would have been nice whenever it happens. It will be nice that a woman gets elected president. But I mean, as you know, I was not a fan of Hillary Clinton, so I am glad she was not the first woman president. On several levels.
Right, me too. Yep, so basically, I guess the next question after that then, AJ, with all this talk of politics, are you going to one day step into that arena?
No.
Why not,
I wouldn't be opposed to being behind the scenes a little bit, but that's too much. That's too much.
So you're a Bobby Kennedy, not a.
I'm a little behind the scenes more. I like that.
I feel that.
It's a little better.
I mean,
you get more actual work done behind the scenes.
Yeah, of course. Plus
actual stuff, actual policy. Not this campaign that just happened for the past year and a half.
I'm so glad it's over with.
Oh, I know. It's a relief. That's why I'm finally just want to see what he's going to do.
Yeah.
I actually watch policy now.
Yeah.
There will be politics, of course, but the Republicans rule
Everything.
The two branches of government as opposed to just, other than the court. So they're going to push through what they want. We'll just see what it is.
No.
I think we just need to make America rave again.
There you go.
That's what I believe.
There you go.
New catchphrase for Trump
Make
in
America
2020
Make
for his
America
re-election
rave again.
bid.
There you go. Make America rave again. Well, AJ, that is all the time we have for your first part of the podcast episode.
Oh, there's 2 sessions.
Yes, there's 2 sessions. AJ.
All right.
There are 2 parts.
So what we need from you is to sit there and wait because we're going to start session 2. What we need you to do, our listener, we need you to go over and to click on part 2 of this session, and we're going to have some fun with AJ now. We're not talking politics anymore, I promise. We're going to have some fun with him. We're gonna play some games, do some stuff. So it'll be a fun time. Make sure that you go check out part 2 of the Jet and Mike podcast featuring AJ Mulvey. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Like, comment, share, post, repost, and tell a friend to listen to the Jet and Mike podcast.